My name is Sergej Epp. I'm the Chief Security Officer for Central at Palo Alto Networks. And I've got today with me AJ Shipley, who is a Product Manager, VP for Cloud Security Services. Sergej, thanks for being here.
Thank you.
AJ, I think we've got a very interesting approach how we're tackling really the cybersecurity problem, because we've decided very early in the product lifecycle, already a couple of years ago, that we're going to leverage the public cloud for our capabilities we're building, right? So everything what our controls are consuming in terms of new threat intelligence, in terms of different analytics capabilities are coming from the public cloud. Why do we need to leverage the public cloud to build these capabilities? Why are we not doing this simply on-premise or offering these products on-premise?
Yeah. Great question. I think we believe that the cloud allows us to deliver the best outcome for our customers, which is preventing and detecting all threats. So keeping them as safe and secure as we possibly can. It allows us to deliver that best outcome for them because it allows us to take a math-based or machine learning approach to processing large data sets and very quickly identifying threats, variants of known threats, as well as new or never before seen threats, identify how to prevent them, and then roll those controls out across our customer base really in almost near time. Being able to do that from an on-premises perspective, just the logistics of it, is challenging at best, and leveraging public cloud really around the world makes that relatively easy for us.
Right, so the public cloud can be used to connect the dots, but also on the other side, it provides us a scalability to grow fast and to add more and more analytics and more controls, right? I think that's great. So now with the recent acquisition of ThinkBox, I mean, IoT is all over the place, right? It's a new buzzword. I think, how can we, leverage really these capabilities we've built already in the public cloud in order to connect the dots and also ensure that we can tackle the problem effectively? Because, I mean, my personal experience, unmanaged devices have been always in focus of the threat actors and of the attackers, right? Look at Cloud Hopper APT10 as an for instance. They were always leveraging unmanaged devices in order to establish persistent backdoors. So can you talk a bit about how we're really linking, addressing the IoT space?
Yeah. So if we then play on that public cloud premise, the three challenges that we're solving from an IoT perspective, the first one is just visibility of devices. I think last count, 75 billion connected devices by 2022 now. The numbers just keep doubling every single year, it seems. Identifying new devices as well as variants of seen before devices across those scales cannot be done with anything other than the cloud. Once we've identified it, all of those devices tend to ship with vulnerabilities from day one, and they never get patched. And so being able to leverage the cloud to very quickly identify how we can detect and prevent threats across those massive proliferation of devices, and then roll them out, roll those controls out, those threat prevention controls or those policy controls, in much the same way that we've been doing it successfully for a number of years across different vectors, is really where we see the opportunity to solve the IoT challenge that hasn't been solved up to this point.
I think that's exactly the point. We have to see both visibility and enforcement as one single story, right? Both are the two sides of the same coin, right? If you just creating visibility but not enforcing, you'll not solve the puzzle, especially considering the growth you've just described.
Yeah.
AJ, thanks for your time.
Sure.